Just making this video to remember this moment. It is the 29th of May 2024, 30 years after, South Africa made that historic first democratic vote. And I voted in every election that I was eligible for, if I remember correctly. I hope so. I know this one year I was apathetic, and I want to thank my friend David De Beer just for calling me out of my bullshit. Um, but something feels different. I can feel something in the air, and I can't logically tell you what, but something feels different. I just had this inexplicable joy. Hey, look, there's my mark. I made it. I made it. Yay. Um, I tried to register in my area online. I guess they didn't update my registration. I checked it last night, so I went to my old polling station, Hoërskool, Florida, and I'm so happy I went there because I saw something different. That polling station was full, maybe not 1994 full, but yeah, it's lekker. And I went up to every single table to thank the various parties for showing up, and the VF, Freedom Front Plus, and the EFF were very surprised that I went up to them. But I guess when I was at that polling station, I didn't see different parties. I saw South Africans coming out in their numbers, showing their faces, and doing what they needed to do and what they thought was right for their country in alignment with their own conscience. And they weren't sitting at home, they weren't being gevrek, they were being gevaarlijk. And they have a right to disagree with me. So yeah, I just feel joy. I normally cry. Don't think I'm lame, but I cry at elections because I think about, even if I don't feel like going, what? So and so didn't feel like going to jail. So and so didn't feel like being shot. Um, so I go, I do my thing. I even bought boerewors from the ladies because, they happen to be supporting voters by selling boerewors. And I thanked everybody at the IEC. I shook hands with everybody except the ladies behind the ballot boxes because I wasn't sure if I'm legally allowed to touch them. Um, but yeah, I was even nervous. I folded one of my ballots a bit squiff, but she said it was fine. And I changed one of my last votes at the very last minute. I'm not even sure logically why I did that. It's one vote. I said my say, did my things, and I'm not hoping for blue skies and fairy tales. I'm just hoping that this period is over. That is my hope. Yeah, it's been exhausting, tedious, without water, without electricity for the last few years, the looting, um, the disappointment, the disillusionment, the poverty that is felt across the nation, and the sense that just more needs to be done. So here's to hoping that it's the dawn of a new era. I hope I don't look back on this day with regret. I hope I can look back and see that a needle shifted. I understand politics a little bit better now. I understand that we're not doing a first past pro um, leadership thing. We had three ballots: blue for national, which is voting for your president; orange for your presidential party; orange for regional, which is voting for interhouse, is how I call it. Voting so that someone can speak back to the presidential party; and then provincial, voting for your own mini parliament in your own province. I don't really know what to say. I just wanted to remember this moment. So yeah, thank you to each and every South African who showed up, who made their mark, who was at the tables, saying your say, representing your parties. Thank you for caring enough about our nation. Yeah, you give me hope. Thanks.